What's up guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, hey, my name is Sirarpi. I have been a freelancer for more than 3 years. During this time, I freelanced on different freelancing platforms, made lots of experiments, and as to UpWork, I have been both a freelancer and a client on this platform. This is why I know how clients choose a freelancer and how you can search for a job and be successful. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? I can't stress it enough how important this first step is. You should be looking for relevant jobs only. For example, if you are a graphic designer or a developer, do not look for data entry jobs. This is going to hurt your profile really badly. When looking for a job, search for narrow and broad search terms. For example, I'm a digital marketing specialist. For my specialization, broad search terms would be digital marketing, SEO, SMM, and narrow search terms would be, for example, keyword research, content calendar, market research, and others. So by looking for different search terms, you give the client a chance to find you and you give yourself a chance to be noticed by the client. Moreover, if you look for narrow search terms, your chances of getting a job might become higher because the competition might be lower. After looking for different search terms, go ahead and look for these following items in the job description. Is it posted recently? This is very important because especially if you are a new freelancer, you will get better chances of getting a job if the job is posted recently and you submit a proposal as soon as possible. But there are other things you need to check out in the job post. Even if it's a very new job post, you want to understand if the competition is high. If the competition is more than 10 proposals, I wouldn't apply to a job and waste my connects because the clients see only the first 10 bidders. Another thing you want to be very careful is the skills section. You want to understand if the client mentioned all the skills that are relevant to your profession and to that job. Because after completing different jobs, UpWork is going to recommend you to other clients based on the skills that you have worked with. If you complete, for example, 3 jobs with the same skill, UpWork will show your proposal at the beginning at the top of the proposals page. So even if you are not one of the 10 bidders, the client will see your proposal at the top of their proposals page. Some people say it's not a good idea to apply to jobs that are payment unverified. I don't quite agree with this because UpWork will not let a client work with you if they don't have a payment method verified. It happens that clients are new to UpWork and they first want to understand if this is the right platform where they want to find a freelancer. This is a little bit risky, but at the end you might end up working with a client who is a really great one. When a client makes up their mind and decide to work with a freelancer, UpWork asks them to verify their payment methods so that you are protected as a freelancer. Now let's submit a proposal. After analyzing the job post carefully and making up my mind that, well, this is a good fit for me, I read the job description very carefully because sometimes clients write, this is a very simple job and list thousands of responsibilities and a low budget. I wouldn't work on this kind of projects because the clients are going to be greedy and they are going to demand a lot from you in return for a low hourly rate. The next thing I look at is the client information. I want to understand their hire rate. For example, if the client has 10 jobs but their hire rate is really low, I wouldn't submit a proposal to these kinds of jobs because the client might end up not hiring anyone. They are just looking for freelancers on different freelancing platforms and UpWork isn't the go-to platform for them. After that, I check out the average hourly rate that the clients pay. This is generated by UpWork and to understand what kind of feedback the client gave to freelancers with different rates, I check out the feedback section. Here, this is very important section because you can find a lot from this part. For example, on feedback section, I want to understand the hourly rate the client paid to the freelancer and the feedback they left. I noticed that there are clients who give negative feedback feedback to freelancers with higher rates. So this is why if this is a type of client, I would skip this kind of jobs. And in this section, I want to read the feedback that the freelancers left to the clients, because sometimes people leave a 5-star rating and write a really passive aggressive note. So I want to know if the client is a really good one or it's just a 5-star rating for the sake of a 5-star rating. The next thing I want to see, if the client is interviewing anyone. If they are, I wouldn't submit a proposal because chances are high that they have already chosen a freelancer for them. Oh, and one more thing I want to do in this feedback section is to see if any of the freelancers left the client's name. This is important because if I want to submit a proposal, I will already know the client's name. And when I write, "Hey John," instead of "Hey there," "Hey," the client will be more interested in my proposal. So as you see, it's very important to understand all the aspects before applying to a job. I've heard lots of people say that my profile is 100% complete, I have a portfolio, I'm doing everything right, but I'm not ending up with getting a client. Maybe you are doing something wrong with this part. Maybe the client is already interviewing someone, or the proposals are too many for that job and they just don't even see your proposal. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it's helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.